Yo, Nolan, guys. Hello. Welcome. Right. Kind of on time today. A little bit later than I would have, maybe by 10 minutes. But I've got such a busy day today, guys. IRL. So this stream needs to go relatively well and quick. I've got loads and loads to do today. I do have we do have the windmill now on the map. So yeah, gotta see how that's gonna go. Oh. Right, grabbing myself a drink. I've got a nice can of pipe lime punch today, guys, and yeah, very looking forward to this. Only downside is it makes me need to pee. Oh yes. That's going to help wake me up today. Right. Hello, everybody. Hello. Just going to, while the game is loading, it's almost loaded, I am just going to load my phone up so we can watch the stream in the background. I love doing this because, like I say, it lets me know if there's any actual problems with it. Oh, hang on a minute. I realise I've got a tablet to take. I forgot to take it. Wow. Right, yep. So, we don't really have much at the moment. We do have a little bit of... Look how quickly that wood is going down there. That is absolutely crazy. Yeah, right, we were going to look, just before I go into the new day, I always like to start on a new day. I was wondering about maybe making some of these prefab walls. And the reason why is because, well, let's be honest, we're going to be delivering more wood, which means we've got less wood to sell. And I am a little bit concerned we're not going to be making the money as nicely as we could be. Hello, chicken. It's night time. We'll find out, I suppose. We will find out. Right, I'm just gonna change something on my that's the one I want. Right, so it is, wow, 8.5, 13. Yeah, we need about 15 grand a month, guys. That is, yeah, more than, yeah, 15 grand on with everything that's been taken in. Right, let's have a look at what we've got down here. 47 hours. So that's too many work hours for that price. We don't need that. We don't need that. But that has come up a few times now. I tell you what, oh, it's a shame that's a round one. That's a shame. If that had been a square baler, that would have been nice. Everything has just got very high work. I was like, I know that's got a 73% discount, but that's very, very high. That's a shame. That is a shame. Honestly, that is a shame because, yeah, could do with a little bit of another tractor, so to speak. Right, let's have a look at the eggs, and guys, the eggs today they are right now the best price. They are officially the best price. So, oh, I've just realised everything is here. Right, before we just go quickly sell them, then let's go and check on anything we need to do. Wood beams, long planks. So, wow, guys, we are nearly halfway through the castle build. We've had the wood taken down from the scene, from the outside. That is crazy. That is looking very nice. The castle build is coming along beautifully. Right, let's just have a look at the windmill build. The windmill build, guys, is still going. We're still going to stage 1. Really? Please acquire the plot of... I did. I did own it. I do own it. I hope that changes when we get to stage 1, that's for sure. Right, so yeah, we've got We got a little bit to do today. Oh dear. Yeah, we need to get those eggs sold really, really quickly. The problem is I don't have a tractor up by the farm, which does concern me a little bit. Just to kind of play the, you know, devil's advocate. We do need to get a tractor up there, but we might as well do this then. If we're gonna do this, if we're gonna do it like this, let's get this loaded up onto here. We'll get all the wood loaded, and then we'll go towards the farm. All this is basically going to go to the... right, concentrating now. This is all going to go up to the windmill as much as we can anyway. Why have I not been able to load this properly yet? It's been a while since I've been able to do that. But yeah, I don't know what jobs there's going to be on the cars to do today. I tell you what I am doing. I do just do these by hand now because, well, look how many we've got. And yeah, it's ridiculous how many wood chips we've got. They're not even the best price to sell yet, I don't think. And to be honest, I didn't check. This is why I could do with like that little Mercedes tractor. If we had that little Mercedes tractor now and we had it at the farm, we genuinely wouldn't really be too bothered. I know this is a bit silly what I'm doing, but it's just going to make me look... I knew that was going to happen. Can we please put that over there? I am going to load it by hand. I just need that big one at the back. And I want to get on with this episode. Like I said, I've got a very busy IRL day today, so it's going to... I don't want to say it's going to be a short stream, but we do need to be... we do need to just kind of make sure we're not wasting valuable time today. Let's get that under there like that. Let's get that under there like that. That is looking fucking great. I'm swearing today, that was a nice loaded job today. Like I say, I could have really done with not streaming today, but the Dragon Lady has to go. Why do you keep sliding? The Dragon Lady has to go to town today and do some bits, and that's kind of why I'm here. So I'm pretty much streaming until the Dragon Lady's back. Now, she could be an hour, she could be 2 hours. I've got no idea. All I know is right now I just want to get as much loaded onto here as I can, so that when she does come back, we've done as much as we can. Crazy day, like I say, I've got loads to do today. The Dragon Lady only works 4 days a week, so she does a full-time week in 4 days, so she works longer hours. She like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and on a Friday, yeah, she doesn't work. So we tend to do jobs around the house on a Friday. Now, normally she always has something to do, hence why I stream on a Friday, but she hasn't got that much to do today. But the jobs we are doing today in the house are, well, they're a 2-person job, and I need to be there to do it. So it sucks that I'm having to kind of just load a little bit unrealistically at the moment, but yeah, I'm more concerned about making sure I get getting enough done. Like I say, it is the winter months. There's not that much to do in the winter months, so it's not the end of the world. Wood chips are £397 a box now. 75,000 litres nearly. It's going to come to £40,000. And that's just with what there is now. You think there is going to be even more coming over the next... Yeah, there's going to be more coming over the next 2 months. I think January is the best time to sell that. But that 40 grand, I actually want to use the £40,000 if I can to pay off, like, towards a loan. I think our small loan is really getting a lot lower now. don't know what that is in the shop. Let's have a look. It's another weight. It's another weight. It's not what we need right now. We do need to be, what is it? But yeah, I've got to change a lot of stuff around in my office today, guys. I'm going to put in a new, I'm going to put, I'm going to move where my my office, where my PC is located in my office. I'm going to change it into like the opposite corner. Yeah, I've got loads to do basically on and off, and Dragon Lady's like, well, I'll help you do it, but obviously it's got to be Friday, so yeah, that's kind of what we're doing today. Redesigning my office, and then I can look at decorating it a little bit more than it is. Not that it isn't decorated, just kind of want to make it a little bit more personal for what we do, you know, as a game roomy office, you know what I mean? So, and she's like, oh, I'll help you do it on Friday, and that's what we're doing today. So yeah, I could have, to be honest, I meant to say yesterday I wasn't going to stream today, but I kind of said to everybody I would stream today, so I'm one of them. If I say I'm going to stream, you know, the only time I said that this week and I haven't streamed was Wednesday. I said I might be streaming trucking with the Dragon Lady, but to be honest, I had a bang headache on Wednesday, so I didn't do it. But yeah, overall, we just want to be as reliable as I can when it comes to streaming. Like I say, I'm hoping to play some more racing games. I have determined one thing though, guys, that Thursday streams are very, very quiet. There's not much conversation go on, and this isn't just like me moaning because hey, we've had a quiet stream. Every Thursday has been the same, so I am going to be using Thursdays as a day to play a different game in future. See if we can maybe tap into a new community. The farming one seems to be very quiet on a Thursday, so yeah, and that's what I've been doing over the last month. I've been basically making a list on a piece of paper of the days we've had like really quiet streams, and those quiet stream days are the days where we're going to possibly play new games like Formula 1, and you know, we'll do some trucking, we'll do some snow runner. We're just going to do a load of different games. I don't want to say I'll do Euro Truck Simulator too much, because Euro Truck Simulator is something I want to do with the Dragon Lady. Now, we do have American Truck Simulator, so that might be a trucking game we play during the day. The problem I've got with the American Truck Simulator is I don't have many of the DLC. There's about 12 DLCs I don't have. It feels like there's 12 when I look on the website. Right. I know this is not going to the sell point, guys, for the wood. I'm going to buy. I'm going to go and pick my eggs up. We can make a good, maybe about £2 on eggs, I reckon, today. And then we've got the little bit of wood in the back. I'm really not interested right now in contracts today. If I'm going to do anything today, I think it's going to be a little bit of forestry work. I do like using the winter months for forestry. Now, I know we've done a lot of forestry this year, not in the winter months, but yeah, we were trying to get rid of our piece of land by then, and yeah, it is what it is. We had to get rid of the land. Oh, I tell you what I did notice the other day. I came across someone yesterday on social media who was talking about the blue flickering on this game. I need to try it. I need to try what he said, actually. I know, like I say, I know I could load this without super strength, guys. I'm just wanting to get it loaded as quickly as I can today. I don't want to be procrastinating. This is probably the one day that will be super unrealistic. Let me just see what the... I did take a screenshot. I wanted to... Because the blue flickering's been driving me insane. The blue flickering for me was a volumetric fog. Was creating the problem for me. I turned it down and the flickering went away. Right. The volumetric fog. The problem is volumetric. Yeah, you see, our volumetric fog is on ultra quality. Let's try it on very high. Like I said, everything else is pretty much set to maximum. Right, so let's find out now what our honey price is. Honey isn't until March. Right, okay. We do have wheat and barley. I don't rate 372. Right, so that's not quite the best price. So that's not right. None of that is quite the best price. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Eggs. Eggs are going to the big farmer's kiosk. Oh, that's the one we've already got marked. That's fine. That's fine. I'm going to take these planks to the... I believe these planks can go to the toy shop. Yep, there's the old smokeless steam train. A lot going on today, guys. A lot going on. But yeah, it would just be nice to see if that flickering goes away. If the blue flickering doesn't go away, it's weird because the blue flickering only seems to appear for me. And I was chatting to Flo about it, and he's like, well, maybe it's your monitor. It's not my monitor because it's the only game I have problem with, which makes me think it's game related. But he's like, yeah, but it doesn't show on OBS. And to be fair, I have had a little look through some of the past streams on the YouTube pods, and to be honest, he's right. I don't see it, but that doesn't mean it's not there. You know what I mean? It's really strange. But yeah, it's really strange. But yeah, it's not my monitor because it's the only game I have it on. And to be fair, I had it on Farming Simulator 25 as well. So I don't know if it's like the Giant engine or something. It's maybe a bit weird. I've tried HDMI. I've tried DisplayPort. Obviously, I've stayed with the DisplayPort. Exactly the same. But it doesn't always happen. We did manage, a little while ago, we did manage to fix it. And I can't remember what we did to fix it. To be fair, I was just messing around with loads of different settings. And no one can say, oh, well, your graphics card's maybe getting used too much. Because my graphics card is getting used, well, 74% right now. That's it. Nowhere near the limit. Say it's the joys of having a 5090. Right, we are going up here, guys. I do believe we sell planks here. There we go. That is £6,045 plus £252 environmental score. So that's basically 3,300 basically. It's basically 3,300. And then we're going to go and sell our eggs, and that's going to basically help cover the loan payment. Now I am going to look for some contracts, and I am going to be looking for the alright, I'm trying to figure out where the turning was, and it's here. I'm going to be looking for like cultivating, hoeing, things like that. Basically non-consumable items is what we're going to be looking for today, and that is another £2,706 plus £224 environmental score. That is £2,930 on the eggs alone. It wasn't bad for a year's worth of eggs, and we only had like a few eggs to begin with, you know what I mean? So that wasn't too bad. It's £2,000, and the feed cost us nothing to begin with. But yeah, I am very, very happy with that. The barley we've got in storage was free. I never did buy fuel, guys. I was meant to buy fuel at the end of the last live stream, and I didn't. I forgot. Right, back down here we go, and then we'll have a look at the contracts. Plus I can get some fuel on the way back down. Wow. God, you cannot beat a pipeline punch. That is just amazing. Pipeline punch. Oh. Really does hit the spot. Right, let's pull into here and we'll top up the fuel. While that's filling, actually, is while we'll have a little look at what jobs are available. Wow, 20 minutes into stream already. We have a baling contract that is not worth that much. Nope, 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 nope. This was my concern. Not having very many contracts. There is one ploughing. That is such a long way to go and get the plough. I don't mind doing that, but that is such a long way to go and get the plough. That's not a bad contract to do, to be fair. 19 logs from there to the carpentry. It's not too bad. Again, it's a long way to go, but it's not too bad. Yeah. This is what concerns me with the winter months. I suppose we could do like field 29 and field 45 ploughing. Go get 7 grand in ploughing contracts. We've got to make enough money. No. Oh yeah, it's alright. I thought I'd taken the rock removal contracts. See, I wouldn't mind that. That's a little bit better, but it's a round bale. Right, we've now got cultivation at 30 and 40. Right, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go back to the farm. We're going to pick up the cultivator and the plough. I think that's going to be the best thing. If we can pick up both items, we can put one on the front, one on the back. Ploughing is not going to take long at all. Yo, dude, Rich, how you doing, pal? The map is Kinlaig or Kinlaig. I'm not really sure on the pronunciation. It's the new Scottish map for the Highlands DLC. Honestly, it's my opinion. It is one of the best maps Giants have ever made. My opinion. Yeah, I really do like it. I think it is one of the best maps Giants have ever made. I'm having such a blast playing it. I hope that when the new game comes... Yeah, the fishing one, pal. The fishing one, yeah. I hope when the new game comes out in like a year or two, Farm Sim 27 or 28 or whichever one it is, I hope when they do bring it out, this is one of the base maps. Because one of my biggest problems with Farming Simulator is I always dislike the base maps. But this one is amazing. I love this map. Absolutely love this map. I've got this on PS5 and playing. Yeah, I did Saxlingham on a YouTube series, but I kind of live streamed this because I wanted to build the castle, and I knew building the castle would make a long live stream series. And then, like a few episodes ago in the live stream, I realised there's also a windmill on this map to build, and I have to build the windmill because I can't produce flour without it. So yeah, I'm busy at the moment with a lot of wood, but we need to make about 15 grand today to cover our expenses. We haven't done bad selling the eggs and the wood up to now, but we still need to be making more money than just the basic 15. This is why I'm thinking about making some of those wooden prefabs, so that in winter we can sell the wooden prefabs, keep the money ticking over, because nowhere's going to want prefab, you know, the wooden prefabs. And then we can sell that and the small plank. Like, no one wants the small planks, but we make the small planks so that we can sell them. And I'm wondering if we should do that with the prefab. The problem is it would use even more wood than we thought. So, yeah, it's... We're struggling to keep the sawmill topped up as it is. It needs about 40,000 litres of wood right now as it is. When it comes to chopping a few trees down, the first few trees I'm going to do, I am going to basically drag them there with the winch, because they are literally at the opposite side of the gate. And then I'll cut them up in the area to add the value to them. I think that's going to be the easiest way just to start with. I know we've got the trailer and we can load and stuff, but they're literally the other side of the gate and over the road. So I don't want to spend too much time when I can just drag them there. I can't afford any of those items in the shop as much as I would like it. Field 29, field... Right, so... I'm a little... Right, so 29 and 30, so we've got to go up the hill. That's not... I like that. 29 and 30. One's cultivating, one's ploughing. What we'll do is we'll add the plough to the back of the tractor because it's a lot bigger. Actually, oh, hang on a minute. I've got a weight here. I just realised I got a weight on back of my tractor. I'm gonna have to leave that there, but I'm gonna have to hope that doesn't interfere with anything. Yeah, I can actually use the plough backwards. I don't know why it lets you do it, but it does. So I could technically just drive with both of them on like this. And there you go. When we get to the plough field, we can lower the front. When we get to the cultivating field, we can lower the back. That is what we're going to do. I do want to just check the price of something in the shop as well. Straw, guys. We have a lot of straw. So the best price is £49. It's not a lot of money, but if we needed to, it's 7 grand. I don't really want to do... I think it's a lot of hassle to sell for 7 grand. I can go do a plough contract and get more than 7 grand. Do you know what I mean? I gotta be honest, I haven't had any flickering since. It's not quite daylight yet though, that's the problem. I'm tempted actually to put my game on 5 and have a shorter stream today. Like I say, I've got a lot of IRL stuff going on today, so yeah, I will do that. I'll up it to 5. We'll get a bit of daylight a bit sooner as well. I tell you what though, right? I turned the fog down from the ultra setting to very high to see if it stops my flickering, like someone reckoned on social media. And the fog quality, look at the fog quality. This isn't even the best setting and you still get the fog. That's crazy. I do like the quality of some of the upgrades from Giants. Right, 29 is ploughing, and I think we'll go do that small field first. Oh, small one is 29. Okie dokie. So yeah, we'll go do the ploughing contract first. It's really not going to take more than about 2 real life minutes, to be honest. That's a very small field, and we've got a 9-meter plough. You know what I mean? Not going to take much at all. Let's just swing that round there like that. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Yeah, you shouldn't really be able to pull this plough this way, but I know one thing. I don't know why it does it, or it used to work this way. I don't know if it still does. Yeah, it still does work, the going backwards. Right now, like I say, because it's going to be a shorter stream, this is fine. I know it's not exactly the best way to do it in this angle and mode, but yeah, it'll do. It will do for me. It will do for me. Yeah, shouldn't really put it on the front, but this is the easiest way to just drive round and complete both of these contracts at the same time. So I'm more than happy just doing this today. For a short stream, it'll do. Like I say, I did say yesterday I was going to go live today, and that's pretty much the only reason I still went live. I could have quite easily not streamed today. Like I say, very busy day. Come on, get this second headland done. There we go. Yeah, like I say, I don't I don't like doing it a little bit unrealistically. I don't mind like playing and being like slightly unrealistic. This is massively unrealistic, but it's the easiest way to deal with this. At least the plough works on the front. Right, need to pack that in. We're missing too much on these edges. It doesn't help, it's a very odd shaped field. Yeah, the overhang is terrible and the edges of the rows are just, we're missing too much. So we need to pack that in. Like I say, it's not the best way to play. It's just the quickest way for me to create this one. And I can carry the cultivator and plough at the same time. Especially considering I left the weight back at home as well. So it'll do for a one-off stream. It'll do for a one-off stream. %90 done. $92, $93, $94, $95, $96, $97. Nice. $98, $99, and there we go. So that is the first job done. The next job just over the road is a field 30. That is going to be a cultivation job. So we'll just highlight the cultivator on the back. This one will take a little bit longer to complete. It won't be as quick as the ploughing contract. Yeah, well, to be fair, the field is a lot bigger, and the cultivator is about 0.6 of a metre smaller, 0.7, something like that. It'd be nice if it was a bit more daylight by now, but the daylight will come, guys. The daylight will come. Yeah, now when we had the plough on the front, the cultivator was acting as a weight on the back, and now we're cultivating on the back, the plough is acting as a weight on the front. So yeah, swapping it round basically, and we'll get all these 4 little jobs done. There might be some more jobs come up while we're out and about. If there is, we'll do them while we're out and about, but yeah, for now it'll be fine, guys. It'll be fine, guys. Don't worry about it. I wonder if Mr. Flores is going to be around tomorrow for some more Formula 1 practicing. Yeah, I'm thinking of doing a single player season on like a Thursday and a Friday. I know Mr. Flo wants to play SnowRunner with me though on stream. That's the thing. We're gonna do a hardcore SnowRunner. We will open SnowRunner up to community, guys, if anyone is interested in the SnowRunning. I do not have all the DLC though, guys, so we'll only be doing up to like my limit basically. I can't justify buying all the DLC I don't have at the moment because, well, it's Christmas. It's Christmas month. Yeah, we'll get there. We're getting there, guys. Look at this. 23% done already. Come on. I wonder if the Dragon Lady will want to play some trucking tonight. To be fair, if I say that, she'll say yes. The Dragon Lady likes the truck, guys. She drives on the trucks on Euro Truck Simulator like an absolute maniac. And the worst thing about it is that's how she drives in real life as well. It's horrible. She even admitted it. I was like, slow down round the corners, you know, on the truck in the last live stream. And she was like, oh yeah, but this is how I just drive in general. And I'm like, yeah, no wonder why you nearly crash a lot. Maniac, guys. An absolute maniac is the Dragon Lady. Maniac. Oh, there we go. That is looking very nice. So that is now officially 2 headlands, nearly done. And we've done 39%. Maybe about 40% by the time I get to the end. You just see that's 40%. You can't argue with that. 41. Nice. I think we'll continue with the headlands, to be honest. I think it's just going to be a little bit... While it's dark, I think it's just going to be a little bit easier to deal with the fields as headlands. Daylight's coming, guys. So I can't do nothing about the in-game time. It's just unfortunately the way it is. I've been playing for 37 minutes and it's still freaking dark. And we've skipped 2.5 hours in game. 2.5 hours in game and it's still dark for 37 minutes. Right, hang on. I want to look at that because I'm waiting for seeders to come in. That's not what I thought it was, but I tell you what, guys, that would help us with our fertilizing contracts. I'm very, 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 very tempted about that. That would open up. Yeah, do you know what? I'm not even gonna. I don't know. I can't. Yeah, I've done it. I bought it. Right, now we've got even less money than I had, and I was concerned before at our income. I'm even worse now. I maybe shouldn't have bought that, but you know what? It's going to help. If we get any fertilizing contracts come up, it's going to help. We can carry more solid fertilizer around. Also, it carries lime. We can now carry more lime. There's a lot of lime in contracts, to be fair. Actually, I've been thinking about knocking the lime in contracts out, to be honest. I don't tend to do lime in contracts just because of how much lime it takes to use. You know, to do a liming contract. But then the problem is sometimes it's like, well, we'll do a liming contract because there's nothing else to do in that month. Yeah, we got some ploughing today. We got some cultivating today. I'm hoping there'll be some in December as well. That'll be Monday though. I will not be playing farming again until Monday on stream. So any streams over the weekend would include the Dragon Lady. So that will most likely include Euro Truck Simulator probably, because that's what the wife likes to play. I look at it this way: if I want to stream on a weekend, the best thing I can do is play a game she wants to play. She doesn't mind me playing games. I can play games whenever the hell I want. But I can play games for longer if we stream a game the Dragon Lady likes to play. Because then the Dragon Lady wants to play. So like Minecraft, for example. The Dragon Lady loves to play Minecraft. We have a community Minecraft server. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, yeah, it's a great way of doing it. We can play games more and we can play games for longer if we play a game with the Dragon Lady. Like the other day, I had like a 3-hour stream, 3.5-hour stream. And then that evening, I had another 3.5-hour stream because we truck. You guys, it's all about getting the Dragon Lady on board. I wouldn't mind, but like me and the Dragon Lady, when we first like got together, like she wasn't really into gaming. And then I got her into gaming, like Minecraft, and you know, we had Xboxes and stuff, and we were playing Minecraft and stuff. And the Dragon Lady likes to play Minecraft. The Dragon Lady likes to go in a mine shaft and just mine. The Dragon Lady's she's a proper miner. She just likes to mine. She doesn't mind exploring. She likes to do like that as like a little like community. Guys, thank you for liking the stream. I am just going to change topic for a quick minute. Thank you so much for liking the streams. I do appreciate it, everybody. I really, 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 really do. But yeah, if anybody ever watches this and is wondering, guys, you just need to be in the Discord to be whitelisted. You need to obviously stay in the Discord to get like authenticated when you're into the server. And yeah, it's craftyminecraft.com is the web address for the Java server. And if you want to join the exact same server on Bedrock, all you have to do, if you're playing on a PC or, you know, Bedrock PC, you need to just use bedrock.craftyminecraft.com. But listen, if you play on console, yes, you can even play on our server in a console. All you got to do is add Matt1295 to your Minecraft friends, and then the server will appear under friends list, and it's always there. So it is fully, and I mean fully, cross-compatible for Minecraft. That's how awesome the server is. Granted, it's a little bit quiet at the moment. You know, I think we once hit 9 players in the server at once, which when we first built it wasn't bad. I think there's like majority of the time there's not many now. I do have Mr. and Mrs. Cooper like to play in the server, but they've had hell lately, to be honest with you guys. They've had PCs and laptops go down over the last couple of months, and all been hard drive failures as well, which has been horrible. But I did send Mr. Cooper a hard drive as an early Christmas present to try and get one of them up and running, because he wasn't sure if one of them was a hard drive failure or if it was like the laptop had just completely died. So I sent him an SSD for a Christmas present. And what I did was I said try it in your laptop. If it works your laptop, brilliant. If it doesn't, try it in your PC. I says at least then if you can get one of them up and running. And if it does fix the laptop, I know his PC needs a laptop. I do know his PC needs a hard drive. And at the end of the day, if he needs another one, I'll send him another one. It's as simple as that. Mr. Cooper has been an awesome member of my community now for about 7 or 8 years. And if Mr. Cooper needs a hard drive sending, like I said, it's Christmas, guys. He works hard, he works full time. It's Christmas, he owns his own house, things like that. Just like me. But yeah, he was like he couldn't really justify it until after Christmas, and I was like, dude, I'm sending you a hard drive. Just give me your address. So I did, and I sent him a hard drive. It wasn't a big one. It was just like a little 256 gig one, but it was more just to see if it fixed the problem. Like I say, he thinks his laptop's died in a different way, you see. So had to justify sending him like a terabyte one if we didn't know if it was going to fix the problem. Do you know what I mean? Also, oh guys, we're definitely going to go and hoe that field. Hoeing is fantastic. Yeah, I am very, very tempted actually about taking out the liming contracts. But yeah, that's what I'm like in my community, guys. You know what I mean? Mr. Cooper, I can understand him not being able to justify buying 2 hard drives before Christmas, so I sent him one. Of course I'm going to. That guy has given me support in conversation. He's done a little Patreon sub for months. But to be honest, he's done it for years. And when he needed a little bit of help, I helped him out. It was as easy as that. Dude, thank you so much for the follow, my friend. Thank you. But yeah, and that's what I'm like. I say, he could do it after Christmas, or I could send him one sooner and he could get it up and running before Christmas, and then we can get playing some Minecraft on stream again. So, like I say, Minecraft's one of those games where I do like to play Minecraft. It's a very good community game. I know there's a lot of people out there, oh yeah, but Minecraft's not that good, it's for kids and stuff. Honestly guys, it is one of the best games for a community. Like I say, I personally have a home server. We run Minecraft on it. It literally costs me nothing to run a community server. You know what I mean? That's how cool it is. That is literally how cool it is. It literally costs me nothing to run a community server. Right, so we've got ploughing and cultivating once again. Field 45, I don't know which one's coming up first. 45 is coming up first, so that is ploughing once again. Yep, the plough is going to look like it's being used completely wrong. I understand that, guys, if you are watching and you're like, oh, you're using the plough wrong. I am. You're right. But this is the only way I can carry the plough and the cultivator at the same time and use the other one as a weight. And to be honest, the plough lets me do it, so I don't really care. I really don't care. I just want to get these contracts done, get some money in the bank, do a bit of hoeing, and then we need to get on with topping up the... Nope. And then topping up with the cultivator again. Hello, Mr. Flores. Hello. How are you, Mr. Flores? I missed you yesterday, dude. That's why I sent you a TikTok telling you how much I loved you, pal. Right, I'm gonna tell you now, Flo. You can only use it once. I have added a new sound effect so that when you leave the stream, you can use a bye sound effect. But you can only use it once because I don't need it spamming when people leave. Have a great time. And there you go, guys. He's already used it. So when he does actually now leave, he can't use it. But yeah, there you go. At least it works.
Yes.
Yeah, but yeah, you've got like a yo. If you do exclamation mark yo because you're a subscriber, you can use that one. So you get your own hi, and you get your own, and everyone gets a buy one now. So when they're leaving, they can make it more interactive. I didn't block it. You can only use it once. Have you broke exclamation mark yo already? It might be yo with a capital Y. It's the one that's a million. But if you use the command version, that's how subscribers can use it.
Yo, what's up?
There you go. So that's a hi, and then there's a bye. So now it's interactive on Twitch for you guys coming in and out, in and out, in and out. Oh yeah. Boom. What do you mean? What do you mean, shame? You're not part of Game of Thrones, pal. You're not going to be ringing your bell saying shame, shame, shame. I am the mountain. Yeah, to be fair, dude, you're like 7 foot tall. You're not a giant. You're more like, no, you're not a giant. You are the giant from the snowy region of Game of Thrones. You are literally one of those giants. Dude, I've got some good news for you, pal, and I've got some really bad news for you, pal. The bad news is, in game, I haven't got any money. The good news is, I bought the windmill yesterday, and when I sold my forestry land, which I did the stream before, I did actually manage to put 240 trees in that area where we took all them previous trees down. So that area is now a massive lag spike. It is a massive lag spike. Actually, no, I didn't cheat at all, dude. I used the loan system. I topped up the loan system to get it, and I did it that way. And I rented a thing. They're a little bit difficult. Look, they're a little bit difficult to see, but I planted 240 trees. This place is going to be so crowdy. I rented the tree planter. If you want to go back and look from 2 streams ago, I rented the tree planter. I bought a £7,000 worth of big pallet of tree stumps, and I literally spent an hour planting 240 trees in the entire area. Going to love the drive-bys in 2 frames. Yeah, to be fair, pal, it's going to be horrible. But the idea is, if it's going to be, if it's bad, when we've got money, we'll buy the land again and we'll trim it down. We won't do all of them, but we'll trim it. You know, I didn't know how many to put in it. I didn't know how many trees I took down. That's the problem. I didn't know how many to really put back in. And I did say I was going to do 40, but I didn't think it was worth it. I felt like we needed to put more than 40 back in it. You know what I mean? I feel like 40 was not enough. So we did a bit more. Why are you destroying crops? Right now, dude, it's not a crop, it's a ploughing contract. I've just got the plough on the wrong end because it's a harvested one, pal. Harvested peas or something. I'm driving around doing cultivating and ploughing. So I've put the plough on the front, the cultivator on the back, and I'm just kind of... The fields were right next to each other, and I weren't going to drive all the way backwards and forwards to the farm to do like 2 contracts. So doing it this way means I can kind of take both contracts with me. Same as I've also upped the game time to 5 because today is going to be a shorter stream than usual because I've got stuff in the house to do while the Dragon Lady's got the day off. So yeah, I got quite a bit to do today. Quite a bit to do today, IRL. So, and I could have done with not streaming today, but I forgot about the jobs today, so miss out. Well, no, the wife's got the day off today, pal, and doesn't work Fridays. So Fridays we get as many jobs in the house done as we can, so that we don't have to do it over the weekend. So then I can play more games. Those memes are loading in my thanks. Yeah, then I can play more games over the weekend because I won't have to be interrupted as much. But yeah, I've got some bits to do today around the house. Finally, well, that's kind of the idea, pal. I'm hoping so. I'm moving my office around today as well. I need to make a bit more room in my office for some stuff. So I'm going to move where my computer is to a different corner, and yeah, a lot going on. You forgot about me Wednesday. Thursday, pal, you said Thursday. You said Thursday. I'm gonna stick to Thursday because it'll annoy you. I send you the... It's funny because I don't remember seeing them screenshots, pal. Nope. Nope. Can't say I saw him. Gotta get on SnowRunner as well, dude. We've got to get on SnowRunner, doing it in hardcore mode, using default equipment only. We've got to get doing that as well. It's gonna be a blast, is that? Doing that on my own? Doing what on your own? Yeah, but dude, it'll be even better when it's just me and you. Yeah. Oh, I know it is. To be fair, pal, I struggle to do it at normal. Need to pay for the fuel, yeah. I can imagine. And won't refuel on its own in the shop, yeah. They have like a fuel tanker out in the yard, do you, and then just top up from there. Right, we're 97% done on this contract, guys. This is not taking too long, to be fair. $98, $99, and completed. So that is all of the ploughing contracts done for now. I am just going to cash that straight in. I don't know if any more is going to pop up, but we'll see. We'll see. Like I say, now's the time for it to pop up when we're in the area. You know what I mean? Yeah. We definitely need to buy a bale. There was a cheap bale wrapper in the shop. We could really do with buying that, actually. I know it's a round bale wrapper and we don't really need it, but it would give us the option to do some round bale wrapping as contracts. And I'm sure the wrapper was 20 grand. It's not bad. Right, there is another contract to do, guys. It is just up the road, coming up. And that is our final cultivator. So we'll select the cultivator ready in the shop. Yeah, there was a wrapper for 20 grand. I just don't know if it's worth spending 20 grand to do a bale wrapper. It will give us different contracts to do. That's what I'm thinking, you see. Kind of want to... kind of tempted. We don't have a round baler. We have a square one, but we could buy a round baler from the discount shop, and then we'd have more. We'd be able to do more. So, 33 grand, yeah. Kind of thing, 20 grand on a wrapper, but we only have to buy it once. What do you reckon, Mr. Flood? Do you reckon we buy it? Gives us more contract, gives us some other options for contracts? Not a bad price, like, for 20 grand. Tempted. I'm very, very, very tempted. Oh, apparently it's going to rain now. Lovely, I won't mind. One of my jobs is outside. Boo. Well, I'll tell you one thing, that is going quite well. It's a nice little job. 39% complete already. So that has earned us about, you know what, it's earned us about 15 grand, maybe? Is it about 15 grand these 4 little contracts have earned? I can't remember exactly, to be honest. I know one thing, done quite well. Come on, tractor, there's more than enough power to pull up here. More than enough power to pull up here. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Back, got a call straight. Yeah, I noticed, dude. I noticed, dude. Whoa, that was a huge stutter. Wow. I tell you what, though, that blueness has disappeared up to now. I don't want to say it's been fixed, but I'm not seeing it at the moment. Apparently one of my birthday presents is coming today from the Dragon Lady. It was delayed in the post because she ordered something. It was on a back order. She ordered me 2 presents and they were both on back order. Apparently one of them's coming today. I don't know what it is I'm getting, but yeah. Dragon Lady's got me something. Meant to be coming today by DHL. So very looking forward to that. It's only it was only my birthday a week ago. Yeah, you can't do now if she's ordered me a present and then it's on pre-order / back order. Do you know what I mean? It's either way, she's got me something. I don't know what it is. I literally have got no idea, but she's just told me it's coming today by DHL. So I now have to listen out for the doorman. Unless she gets back in time. There is a JCB Fast Track, £40,000 in the shop. I bet it's better quality than mine. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Ours has got like 50 freaking hours on clock. But it doesn't do much other than forestry work, so it's not the end of the world. Oh, Flo, dude, you should see how many trees we've got to deal with now. Woo! So many trees on the windmill land. Jesus. So many trees. So many trees. So many trees. Right, that is the cultivating and the ploughing jobs done. 92% on this final one. $96, $97, $98. $99 and $100. So there we go. Right, let's have a look at these contracts. Yeah, like if we paid 20 grand and we could make 3,000 quid back already. That was £2,278. What was I going to do? What was I going to do? I'm going to just check if there's any more popped up in the shop. Kind of don't want to go in then something else come up, do you know what I mean? Square baling, 2 grand. Brown baling. Square round. Deadwood, I don't really want to do any deadwood. Harvesting is the last one. There's none of that there. All these liming and all these harvesting contracts come up, but there's no more. Yeah, there's definitely no more for cultivating. I am spamming the crap out of it. Whoa, soybeans. Wow, didn't realise soybeans was so late in the season. So I'm just going to keep spamming the crap out of this for now. Square bales in field 20. See, that's a decent contract. I wouldn't mind doing that one. I like baling contracts because they're relatively easy to do. The quick money. They are super quick money. Right, there we go. Back to the farm we go. All the way back to the farm, guys. All the way back to the farm. You've no idea how long it takes to get there. But it's a while. A bloody long while. A nice steady 61% usage of the graphics card. Lowered the... yeah, nice. Beautiful. Nice. Yeah, basically all them trees up there on that hill. The back of that field there are all ours. They're the ones that I'm going to drag to the sawmill using the winch, because it is literally just over the road from the sawmill. So I am going to be doing that. And then what I'll do is I'll chop them up in the... oh, actually, I'm saying that. I don't think I can chop them up, can I? I don't think it lets me chop them up in the sawmill ground. We'll see. We'll see what we can do, guys. We'll see what we can do. Cloud bearer, reminder to do that. All that. Yo, Paul, thank you for the follow, my friend. Welcome to the stream. I do appreciate the follow, my friend. The goal says 50 followers, guys. Depending on what game you play, depends on if you can get 50 followers in a stream or not. We've had it before where we've had like nearly 1,000, and then we've had it where you don't get any, so 50 is just a small number. It's more just there just to be there. Yeah, dude, thank you for the follow. Thank you for liking the streams as well, guys. I do appreciate it. All 1,538 of you who have liked the stream. I see people playing FPS on good FPS. It makes me want to get a PC. Honestly, dude, I love my PC, but I did pay a lot of money for it, so, you know. I would only, you can only get a PC as good as your budget will allow. Yeah, to be fair, I don't do too bad. I am in the wooded area though. I do get frame dips though, pal, sometimes. I do get the random frame dips. Not very often, but I do get them. If I unlock the frames right now, I am getting 80 frames at the moment, but I am in a wooded area. If I zoom out a little bit more, it will go up. But I am also playing in 4K, guys. I'm also streaming in 2K. I'm streaming in 1080, and I'm also recording as well. And I am recording 4K as well. So, yeah, I might get more frames if I lowered some of that, but if you watch the streams on Twitch, you get 2K quality. They are absolutely fantastic quality watching on Twitch. Absolutely fantastic. I'm not saying you need to, I'm just saying if you like good quality streams, that is the place to go. Right, we're going to do the same again, guys. I know we're not going to be able to run around with both doing it at the same time like we did with the plough and cultivate. I'll tell you what though, that is very annoying with the reflections. That reflections there is very annoying. I run 2 GPUs, pal, to be honest. I run a 5090 and I have an Intel card for encoding. I run all my secondary monitors off my Intel card, and I run my streaming software through the second card, and then I kind of have the majority of the 5090 to play on the games and the main monitor. And I think the only thing I encode with the 5090 is the Twitch stream, because it automatically chooses the best one, which is obviously the Nvidia card. Big baller with the 5090. My wife bought me it, pal. My wife bought me it as a present. I can't really moan. I didn't ask for it. The wife just got me it. We saw it on offer a few months ago. Like 300 quid was off it. From Overclockers. They had a 300 quid deal on it. And she bought me it. Keep it. Why do you think I married her 20 years ago, pal? I had a 4080 at the time, and the wife was like, "Oh, I've got your present," and I was like, "Oh, what is it?" And she was like, "You'll have to wait and see." If you're on TikTok, pal, you can watch the little video of me when the wife buys you a present. Right, 2 of these contracts to go. Yeah, we're not going to get much forestry work done today, guys. But like I say, we've made enough money today to cover the... what, the 40... Yeah, it was okay. It was okay. That's why, to be honest, the 4080 is the reason I had the Intel card. So that I could basically, you know, offload some of the work to the Intel card. And then that way it had more processing power for FS. It would run 4K, but you would have quite a few massive frame dips in the forestry areas. I do still get the forestry dip. But like I say, when you play 4K maximum settings, you're gonna get some dips. The game is so badly optimized for higher resolutions. I'm looking at a 5070 Ti setup. Yes, nice. My eldest lad has got a 9060 XT. He likes that. I am looking at getting the wife a 5060, to be honest. My wife needs an upgrade. She's got a 5070 Super, and it's just starting to get to that stage where she's having to lower settings. And I feel quite bad because, like, I'm playing with a 5090 and she's got a 2070 Super. So I am thinking maybe after Christmas, maybe trying to see if I can justify trying to buy a 5060. It'll at least give a frame gen and DLSS and all that stuff. You know what I mean? You know, the better versions. She only plays 1080. Just the wife. She's not that. She doesn't need anything massive. And to be honest, a 5060 will give us lower power consumption over the 5070 Super. So 5060 will more than do her. My eldest lad, though, he's got a 4060 Ti, and my daughter's got a 3060. And the daughter's boyfriend has a 1080. Yes, 6 PCs in my house, guys. 6 PCs in my house. Actually, sorry, I tell a lie. There's technically 7. I run a server. I even run a 70. Yeah. I know, dude. You've got that massive wide-ass 2K ultra wide screen, though, dude. I must admit, I am very jealous. If I had a sim rig, I would definitely want a monitor like that. That's why I got it. Yes, I know, dude. I know. I'll never forget that time when you were showing your screen off to the Dragon Lady and you rolled your tractor and she just laughed at you, pal. I'll never forget that. You oh, look at my screen, Dragon Lady. Look how big it is. And then you rolled right in front of her and she just laughed at you. I'll never forget that, pal. No, it was, you know, you were doing farming as well. You know, when you were playing on... I think you were doing Gateshead on a single player series, you know, at the top of the map. And you had a different farm, and then you were showing the Dragon Lady, and it was like, oh, and I was like, Dragon Lady, look how wide this screen is. And then she came to watch, and then you just rolled. Oh, yeah, he remembers now. Yes. But yeah, I do want to get the Dragon Lady. To be honest, Black Friday, I didn't have the money for one at Black Friday. But when Black Friday happened, there was a 5060 on Amazon. It was £218. I didn't have the money for it on Black Friday, and it absolutely gutted me because I could have got my daughter one, and I could have got the Dragon Lady one and upgrade them both. Now the cheapest 5060 is like 250 quid. I mean, that's like 30 quid more per graphic card. You know what I mean? It was a good saving to try and get. I just didn't have the money on Black Friday. That was the problem. Because I was too busy buying Christmas presents for my many, many kids. My many, many kids. Guys, I don't know where I've been. I can't see. I don't like... This is meant to be a hoeing contract, and I can't see the weeds. I genuinely... I'm struggling to see the weeds. We'll just have to wing it and kind of see if we miss any bits and have to go hunting for them. I think I'm either missing loads or I'm going over what we're doing way too often. But it'll be right. Yeah, Black Friday, Amazon had a 50/60, like I say, it was £218 delivered next day. And I kind of wish I got a couple, to be honest. Even if I had to put them on credit card. My emergency card. I always have an emergency credit card. Yeah, I kind of wish I did it, because now if I buy them both, because my daughter needs an upgrade. Her 3060's kind of like, it's okay, but depending on what game she plays, depends on her graphic settings and things like that. And she's had her PC for about 3 or 4 years now, you know what I mean? Normally when I get an upgrade, I normally pass the upgrades down, but I didn't with the 4080, I sold it. And I kind of wish I didn't now. But the good thing is if I buy the Dragon Lady, like a 250 quid graphics card, I can take her graphics card to the shop and trade it in for a bit of cash if I need to. It helps lower the cost of the new ones. It's not a lot, but it's about 90. Get about 90 quid for a 2070 Super. It's 90 quid, do you know what I mean? It makes her 50, 60, you know. Just round it up to 100 quid because it's like 90 something. It's like 93 something is the trading value. But like, if you think about it, if I trade it in, it makes her graphics card like 150 quid. So she gets a decent upgrade, not that much money. Could give the daughter's boyfriend it because he runs a 1080, but to be fair, the 1080 is probably better than the 2070 Super. Plus, to be fair, the 1080 doesn't use as much electric. And when he's here, he plays on it like 12 hours a day. Them two games together just constantly. My electric bill, guys, is about £250 a month with all the PCs in my house. Hence why I've got no money. Hence why I'd like to get solar panels, but you know, I live in England. I don't think I'm going to get that much. And I think, to be honest, by the time you paid for the solar panels, I think you don't really get much out of them. Get a little bit out of them, but I don't want to spend 10 years paying for, say, a set of solar panels and then kind of be stuck. Do you know what I mean? It's like, no. I'm thinking though of I've had a quote from an electrician to have a battery installed because my energy provider will do me a cheaper charge rate on a night. Like I can charge, say, like a 30 kilowatt battery for like half the price. My electrical usage throughout the day is a lot more if I was to pay for it, but the idea is throughout the day you live off the battery. 30 kilowatts, sorry, would a day just about covers me. Just about covers me. So yeah, very, very tempted about doing that, but even that's a couple of grand, like. Actually, I think it's about 3.5. So that's on the to-do list, but yeah, not going to happen anytime soon. I'm still paying for my roof. That's the problem. I'm still paying for my roof. Yeah, this job has taken way longer than I initially planned. We have missed so much, and I've got no idea where. We're gonna have to look on the mini-map, I'm afraid. Oh, not on the mini-map, but I'm gonna have to look on the map. Because we're at 87% done, and we've nearly completed this field, so I've missed a big chunk of weeds somewhere. Because I can't really see them. I really can't see them very well. I haven't missed many though. We are at 92%. So I haven't missed any. I think I've missed a row. I think that's what it is. I think if you include the row I've probably missed, that would probably just about cover it. So yeah, somewhere along here we've missed a row of weed. Because I didn't use GPS because I forget I've got GPS. Right. Let's have a look where these weeds are that I've missed. There's going to be a massive row somewhere. Just a massive row missed. Wow, that is a lot of massive rows missed. That is massive. Jesus Christ. Where the hell? Right, well that's a row there. Apparently. Is that the right angle? Right, so we just need to bend that a little bit more like that. I think that's gonna, yes, bit more on the turn. There we go. So there's gonna be one of the giant rows we've missed. And turn that up there. Wow. Yeah, I need to use GPS more when I'm doing these stupid contracts. Sorry guys, I thought someone was knocking on my door then. I believe it to be the dragon ladies back from town already. Alright. Really struggling to see these weeds, guys. Really struggling. The odd one appears. There. I can see them ones. I can see them from a distance. So that's 97, 98. Right, so yeah, that was a good amount of weeds gotten done. I think that is quite the angle. Somewhere around here. They're very difficult to see. Normally I don't have any problem with the hoeing contract, but this one has been hell. There's a load. 99. There we go. Done. That's all I needed, guys. I just needed to get that bit done completely. But yeah, there we go. There we go. So yeah, that is the big hoeing contract done. Let's hook up onto this baler. Sorry, I was going to say trailer. Let's get onto the weeder, and this, my friends, is why we did it this way, so we can carry both of these at the same time. And now we're going to go and do a baling contract. We're going to make some serious money, and then we've got to do just a little bit of forestry work. We've got to top up the we've got to top up the sawmill. We need to get some wood ready. We've got a lot of wood now, guys. We've got a lot of wood. I'm not concerned about wood anymore. We've got a lot of trees. A lot of trees. Mr. Flo. Mr. Flo. Mr. Flo. Bill 24 is a spraying contract now. Right. Where are we? There we are. So not too bad. I believe. Sunflowers. Sunflower straw. I will take that all day long. Oh. Lovely and doubly. I've crashed. Like an idiot, I've crashed. Right. So yeah, this is the final contract of it, and then we'll crack on with some forestry. I think there's enough money in there to cover the bills. Like I said, today's stream won't Today's stream won't be as long as usual, guys. Like I said, I've got a lot of IRL stuff to do today. Wow, 40,000. So I could get a JCB with a lot less hours on for 15 grand if I trade mine in. Mine's worth 25 grand. If I take that to the shop, that's worth nearly £30,000. £30,000, buy one for 40, half the hours. That's not bad for about £10,000. Be a hell of a lot better having half the hours. I'm tempted about trading that in, but this is what I do. I trade stuff in all the time. Lower hour machines, and our JCB's not that bad really, I suppose, and I could just save the 10 grand. Welcome back, Mr. Flores, welcome back. We are driving very, very slowly up here. It is very, very slow indeed, very slow. How are you doing though, Mr. Flo? Are you super busy today, pal, at work? You're super, super busy. Kinda. On and off in stages. Right, that is the first headland done, and 20%. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, in both. Both. You'll be looking forward to the end of today then, will you, for the weekend off? Sorry. You'll be looking forward to the weekend so you can have the day off. No work. Oh, yes. Like the Churchill advert. Oh, yeah. I'm always working. Well, just saying you'd work less if you hired more staff. Yo, Nathan. Hello. Welcome. Hello. 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 I'm not doing any crops, dude. I'm doing a baling a baling contract. I'm doing a baling contract. It is easy money. My field is not ready until next year, so I've only got one field. But once we've done this contract, I am going to go and do some forestry work in our new forestry area. I'm making a quick call. Dude, there's nothing quick about you making a call. Although there's no wonder you've never got any money, Flores, if you're always on the phone to the text lines. Just saying. Maybe if you didn't ring them as much, you'd have more spare money. Just saying. It's not multiplayer, dude. Single player. My daytime streams are single player. The only way this isn't single player is if Mr. Flo was joining me. Mr. Flo always gets an invite to my games because he's been a member of my community for many, many years. Many, many years. Should I do potatoes for the Irish playthrough? I would. To be fair, if you're doing Irish stuff, you definitely want to concentrate on the Irish crops. And the Irish do love a potato, my friend. And again, so do the Russians. Potato. I would, but I don't know where to put them after harvest. You have to get you have to just put them in like a shed, dude. You know, like a one with a door. There are some mods out there to put them into storage, but yeah, normally you're supposed to just put them in like a grain, you know, a grain shed, not a silo, a shed. The shed contains them, keeps them dry, keeps them in a dark place, and then you just have to pick them up with a bucket when you want to sell them. Use a bucket, telehandler, skid steer, front loader, get a bucket, wheel loader, and then pick them back up with a bucket. Again, there are mods out there that have automatic pickups, you know, like conveyor belts and stuff. They do include potatoes, so that's another way of doing it. If you look on Mod Hub, there is like belt systems. You can get something like this that includes potatoes. Like this one doesn't, but some of them, you know, some of the modded ones do include potatoes. If not, you need one of those and one of those, and that includes potatoes. Potato. And that's how you can pick them up automatically. Con dude, thank you for liking the stream, dude. I do appreciate you hitting that like button. Yeah, if I go to my farm, dude, to show you, because I've actually got one of the sheds on my farm that I was talking about. So like this is your silo where you put your grain. If you look online, you can find sheds that look like this on the inside. Look, you know, we've got 3 different things. 1, 2, 3. And there you go. Or you could just use a shed like this and put them in the corner. How do you know if they're ready to be sold? You look on the menu, pal. Now, again, there's different ways to do this. So, I have this mod called Time Saving Check Mod. It's just quicker. Obviously, potatoes would be listed, and it would tell you. Now, you won't see this one. You got maximum value here. There's another menu that you can't see on TikTok right next to this, and it tells you the best month to sell it. If not, the other way to do it is to look here on prices, go to potatoes, look at the prices, look at the best price. So the best price is in December on this map. So £252, right? So that's already better than best price. 260 is higher than 252, so you now know to sell it. That's the easiest way to do it. Dude, thank you for the follow. Yeah, dude, I'm happy to help anyone learn to play the game. I was new playing the game once myself. Yeah, like I've got wheat and barley in storage at the moment, and yeah, I've got to. Well, I'm building the windmill on this map at the moment, so I can turn it into flour. But if you look on the mod hub, which is like on the game, there are potato production, so you can make chips and crisps and fries and whatnot, and then they're worth more than just selling the potatoes direct. So you then put the potatoes directly into a production, and then you make the potatoes into something else, like, for example, French fries. And then you sell the French fries rather than the raw potatoes. So like, for example, I harvested my field of wheat and I'm currently in the process of building a windmill so I can turn my wheat into flour, and then I can sell the flour, or I can turn the flour then into bread. And then each one of those makes more money than the last one. So the more production you do, the more you get in value. They love me today, Mr. Flo. I love you every day, pal. What can I say, mate? Mr. Flores, Mr. Flores, Mr. Flores, hello. Mr. Flores. Hello. I'm just trying to learn new crop. Yeah, oh dude, there is, I noticed on the mod hub the other day, there is now a mod hub. Someone released a mod for storing the onions in a bunker, which is quite nice. So I'm very looking forward to doing the onions. I haven't done the onions yet. I haven't had a chance to do the onions yet. We've been so busy on the map doing other things. But yeah, I'm looking forward to doing the onions very, very soon. Is there a production yet for the onion? I feel like I might need to convert my soup mod from 22. If I convert the soup mod to 25, I could do onion soup. That would be bloody brilliant. Onion soup. And to be fair, I do like French onion soup. I would just have to do Scottish onion soup. There is another John Deere 9RX in the shop. Of course there is, because I can't bloody afford it. I hate this game. When I have money, it gives me nothing. When I don't have money, it gives me everything. Horrible game. Horrible game. It's not really. I think I'd have done 120 hours in a month on this game if it was horrible. No. No. Not at all. Right, we are 86% done on this contract, guys, and that is the final contract we're going to do today. We are going to spend some time doing some forestry work once again. We've made enough money to cover the bills next month. I am a little bit concerned though, because there is going to be some time coming up. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. There is going to be some time coming up soon where there is going to be no contracts to do, and that does concern me a little bit. Guys, we have officially done stage 1 of the windmill build. Stage 1 is complete. We need 8,000 litres of castle stone. Right, so we are not building on to the next. So that is what we're going to do after this. We are going to go and pick up the trailer. And we're going to pick up 10 pallets of castle stone. While we're here, let's just double check the castle. What do you need? You could maybe do with some cement bags and some castle. Yeah, you'll be fine for now. Our castle though, guys, look at this. Our castle is getting built. It is looking absolutely lovely. We've done 31 of 65 stages. I'm loving that. I'm loving that. Loving that. We are making such fantastic progress on this. It's just amazing. Yeah, we need some castle stone, guys. I didn't think we'd need castle stone for a windmill. Yeah, it seems a little bit... why are we building a castle windmill? Or... castle stone on a windmill, you know what I mean? But yeah, we'll go and do it. We need, like I say, we'll go and get 8,000. The problem we've got, guys, is this is the one where we don't make any money. So all the money we're about to make, we're about to spend. So we're maybe not finished doing contracts today. I was hoping this was going to be the final contract today, but I don't think it's going to be. We're going to have to spend about 10 grand on Castle Stone. I'm wondering if it's worth buying some shingles while we're there. Get some Castle Stone, get some shingles. If the shingles don't sell at the sawmill, we'll take them up to the castle. Not the end of the world. I think we'll take the trailer and we'll get a few pallets of different things. I think we'll get some more cement bags. I don't know. You see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I'm so like, ooh, what do we do now? What do we do? What do we do? Nope, the blue stuttering is back. I saw it just then. Really strange. And there we go. That is the contract complete. Right, we've got a lot of driving to do now, I'm afraid, guys. We have to take all this back to the farm, and then we need to go and drive all the way back to the bottom of the map, to drive all the way back up the map, to drive all the way back down to the bottom of the map. We've got a lot of driving to do, I'm afraid. Right, so there's a few more contracts cashed in. There is no more there's no more contracts coming up there, is there? There is a fertilising job. That would be nice to do, but yeah, I can't justify that today. The money we'd have to spend on the fertiliser would mean it's not worth doing today. There are other jobs we can do today. Like I say, we need to go get some Castle Stone. So we need some cement bags. I think what we'll do is we'll buy 6 cement bags, 3 for the castle, 3 for the windmill. We'll buy 6,000. We'll buy 6 pallets of shingles, 3 for the castle, 3 for the windmill, and then we'll buy 10 pallets of stone, and we'll put all to the windmill. I think maybe buy 12 and drop a couple at the castle. Yeah, we've got a lot. Like I say, we've got a lot of faffing to do right now, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get much wood done today. If we don't get any wood done today, guys, we'll be doing wood in the next one if there's no contracts. I was hopefully trying to skip the winter months this year, like December, January, February. But now we've got a lot of forestry to do. I'm not bothered about doing the forestry in those months. I'd rather spend 3 months doing forestry so we don't have to do it the rest of the episode. You know, the rest of the year. December though, we've got £40,000 coming in. £40,000 coming in wood chip income. So I am looking very forward to getting rid of the wood chips. Sorry guys, my throat's playing up again a little bit today. Flo, Mr. Flo. Flores. Flores. Where are you? Little Dutch twat. Never around when you want to talk to him about a game. He's never around when you want to talk to him about a game. Ever. Yeah, this was a long way to come today, guys, for all this. I'm going to get stuck here. Yep, I knew it. I bloody knew it. Bloody tractor. Get that into there. Completely missed that. I love it. Hey, my watch has just told me I need to start moving, and then I did the steering wheel quite quickly, and it then told me that great job getting on with the exercise straight away. Oh, I love my smartwatch when it tells me I've done something, and I actually haven't. Hee. Right, so yeah, so I tell you what we are gonna do actually. First we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. I think what we're gonna do, I think we're gonna take the big trailer with us, ready for the wood chips to be sold. Oh come on! I was trying to knock you with my wheel, so you could turn. I've got a question actually. I don't know if it's possible. Can I sell this freaking bunker? I can sell this bunker, and it's worth £23,500. See ya. I don't need that bunker, guys. I'm not. If I do silage, I'm going to be doing it in a contract. Guys, we are now up to £71,000 already because I had the smart idea to sell the bunker. Brilliant. Yeah. Can I? Genuine question. Can I pay a loan off with £70,000? To be honest, I've only got 150,000 left. Wow. Really? I ran over the weight and now it won't pick it up. Really? It's a good job for super strength, isn't it? Right. I'm going to take this down to the sell point with me, guys, for a reason. Like I say, we're going to need this next month to sell the wood chips. So if we take it down with us now because we're going empty-handed on the back, yeah, it just makes a bit of sense. Yeah, we're up to £70,000 selling that bunker. I am very happy. I didn't know if we'd be able to sell that bunker. And I am very, very happy we have been able to. We've almost got enough money to get rid of our big-ass loan. And the big-ass loan really does cost us a lot of money. And the reason why I want to get rid of the big-ass loan, because I want to get another loan to buy another production. I just think that would be absolutely fantastic to get another production up and running. I don't know which production, but it'd be nice to do. We could buy the bakery, we could buy the dairy. We can't use the dairy at the moment. We could get enough money together to start doing beets. Now I'll get Flo's attention if he's hearing beets. Alright, that is us back. Wow, we've really used that amount of fuel already? We only topped up at the beginning of this episode. Like 1 hour 48 and we're already like... Wow. That's a lot of fuel used. Yeah, I think we'll deliver a little bit of different things actually. Shingles, castle stone. Yeah, we're not actually building the windmill right now. It's on pause because we need castle stone, and then like I say, we're going to need some shingles. So yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. There is a stone collector in. Yeah, we don't need a stone collector. We already have a stone collector. Right, that is this trailer ready for the next episode. So we've delivered that now. So we're going to swap that... No, we're not. No, not again. Not again. Not again. Not again. Why? Why? My bad, guys. My bad. That's what I want to do. I want to drop that trailer. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pick up this trailer and we'll go and get some supplies. We've got a little bit more wood to sell and deliver as well, so it's not a bad thing. So what we'll do is we'll take a load of stuff up to the castle. We'll come to the sawmill and we'll pick up what we can at the sawmill to deliver to the windmill, since we're going to the windmill anyway. So we'll do a little bit of a circle. Fraggle, hello. Fraggle watching on TikTok. Fraggle watching on TikTok. Beats. I can't. Do you know what? I can't do beats on this game because the person who I need to help me do beats just he don't seem to play farming. He's done like maybe 50 hours on the game since it came out because he don't like farming. And again, he don't like women either. But you know, we don't hold that against Flo. He's a good lad. Watch where you're going, Minnie. Jesus Christ. Little car like that is literally trying to swing out onto my side of the road. What a douchebag. What a douchebag. Mr. Flores, Mr. Flores, Mr. Flores. Mr. Flores. Well, to the warehouse we go. It's a long ass drive, guys. It really is. It's a long ass drive around this map. I think we've done more driving today than we have actually done working. I'm not even lying. I'm telling you, we've done more driving around today than we've done working. Oh, that kind of pipeline punch just hit the spot. I'm sorry, I did forget to mute the mic when I crushed that cam. I did forget. I genuinely forgot. I'm sorry. Right, so we're gonna stack this a little bit differently. Yeah, I'm sorry if I've just burst everybody's eardrums. I did mean to mute, but yeah, wrong channel, dude. You don't get sound effects over there. Right, we're gonna get 6 of those. Oh, that's big stone. Castle stone, we're gonna get... Well, I can only get 10 of them for now. And then I'm gonna buy another 2. Just to top up the castle. Then we need some roof shingles. We're gonna buy 6 of those to go. Wow, guys, that has basically just taken all of our money. All of our money has just disappeared. Just like, woo! It's like Flo's love life, guys. It just disappeared. Now we are going to make quite a lot of the money back. The castle does give us a lot of the income back, which is always nice to see. The reason why we're loading it like this is because Flo doesn't let us get a skid steer for down here. So we've got that there, and I just want to see what we can do. I'm trying to do it because I don't want to sell all this at the castle. But I do want to try and... right, we've got more stone than anything else. So we do need to get stone in a little bit more. I've been making 10 to 12 hour days. What, like at work, dude? At work? Is that what you're on about? At work? 10 to 12 hour days at work. Yeah, no, nice, dude. I did notice you weren't in streams for a couple of days, but, you know, I also know you work and you know, families and stuff like that. Actually, do you know what? We might do this in 2 separate trips. I might run this down to the windmill and I might do it in 2 separate. So we've got the windmill and we've got the castle. I think that makes sense doing it this way. So if I get the shingles on there, so yeah, we'll do the windmill first. So I'm going to deliver two of those to the castle. We're going to deliver 2 of those to the castle. And we're going to do 2 of the cement bags as well. That way we can kind of load this up now just a little bit. I don't want to say a little bit easier, but we can just kind of get it loaded up and be like, yep, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. As like I said, the castle does need little bits. And anything we deliver to the castle and it does not accept, we'll basically just take to the windmill. But yeah, Freggle, dude, we own the windmill now, dude. We had a very good couple of streams while you were here, and we made some serious money. We got into the possibility of extending our bank loan, which we did. We did that very well. And we now own the windmill, and we've completed stage 1. This is why we're getting some supplies for the windmill. I know it needs that, I know it needs that, and I know it needs that. I know that because that's what it's already asked for previously. So, yeah. So we're going to take all this, and then, yeah, we're going to have to come back for the castle stuff. We don't have a choice. But all this money, we do not get paid for wood at the windmill like we do at the castle. So it's very, 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 very annoying. I'm trying to decide if it's worth putting all that on top and just delivering it all, but no, we're going to do it this way. Like I said, I am trying to avoid using super strength as much as I can, but when we are doing this kind of work, I don't have a front loader at the... No! Oh my god. Really? Piss off with you. You know what? If you want to insert the freaking fail noise, go watch on Twitch. Bugger off, Freggle. Bugger off. I tell you what I'm going to be looking at doing very soon, guys. I don't know how it works. I've never done it yet. You know how when you watch on TikTok you get... Freggle has made the move. You know how you get the upright version, the vertical version for watching on TikTok? There is a way to put this also as a second stream on Twitch. So I'm thinking about maybe trying to add my normal Twitch and then the vertical Twitch for the people who watch on a phone. But I don't know how it works, so I don't know if it's gonna work or not. In fairness though, guys, there's a lot of freaking weight on the back of this trailer. There's no way this trailer would carry this amount of load in real life. Not a chance. There's 10 ton in stone. There's 4 ton in shingles, and there's like 4 ton in cement bags. You know what I mean? That's not gonna happen usually. Yo! Saw me coming in liking the stream. Hello, dude. Thank you for liking the stream. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. 5 people watching on TikTok. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, it's going to be Christmas soon, guys. What is everybody getting their kids for Christmas? If you are a younger one, what are you asking for Christmas? I'm I'm asking Santa for like £1 million quid. What are you building? I am building the windmill, pal. Regal, how are you not following me on TikTok already? Like, you've been in this community for months. Why are you only just following me now on TikTok? That is really, really bad. I reckon we get a boo in the chat, guys. Let's get a boo in the chat for Regal. Boo. But on a serious note, Regal, you even follow me on YouTube? Yes, that's it, Tommy. Get it in there, lad. Boo. That's right, Fregel. We're booing you. We're booing you. Right, I was going to go to the sawmill and pick up any extra wood that can go to the sawmill, up to the windmill, but this is needed right now. So we'll take this up to the windmill first, and yeah, we'll get it started. Got to be careful. This is a very, very, very. I should have maybe had my beacons on. We have a very heavy, unstable load right now. There we go. There's my beacons. Yeah, we're on with building. We're on with building, guys. We're building the windmill, but then I can make some flour. There is a great demand at the feed and grain sow. Please be wood chips. I'd like to get rid of wood chips a bit earlier. It won't be wood chips, I can tell you that now. Right, are you ready, guys? Are you ready for what this is going to accept? They accepted the lot. And we didn't get paid a single penny. Boo. Feed and grain south wants nothing that we have. Right, let's just have a look just in case, because we do have some grain in storage. It wants sugarcane. Wow, that's a decent price as well. That's a shame. That, my friends, is a shame. Now, yeah, this is kind of what we're doing today. I'm afraid we are dealing with the productions and the buildings and everything else. But yeah, that is the windmill. That can now build up to stage 2. It took the shingles. It took more cement. It took a lot of castle rock. So that means it's going to need more delivering at some point. Same with the castle. At least the castle, though, gives us some money back. We really don't get paid for the windmill. Which I don't understand, because the windmill is a sell point. But whenever we deliver anything there, or maybe it's not a sell point because we haven't built it yet. I don't know. I really don't know how it works. Unfortunately, guys, we've got to go all the way back to the top of the map. All the way back to the top of the map. It's a long way. It's a long way to go. Yo, James, how you doing, pal? I am not doing too bad, my friend. How are you? How are you, bud? How are you? Welcome for sticking your nose into the stream today. I do appreciate it. Welcome to the TikTok stream. If you are interested in watching the series from the very beginning, guys, you can do so on the Mr. Matt YouTube channel. It is Macaulay. Yes, it is the Highlands DLC map. It is absolutely amazing. The only problem I have with it is my Steam train doesn't work properly. But you have to start a new save to fix it, and I'm not starting a new save and losing all my progress. I'm going to stay and watch for a bit, pal. Well, I do appreciate it, pal. I really, really do. But yeah, anybody who wants to watch this series from the very beginning, you can do so on YouTube. All my VODs go to YouTube. This live stream will be on YouTube tonight from 8 o'clock this evening. And yeah, you can watch from 8 o'clock. But if you want to watch the entire series from 26 live streams ago, it's all on YouTube. I tell you what, though, it's been a hell of a grind as this map. Whew. Been a hell of a grind. But yeah, thank you for hanging out with me today, guys. Regal, English, pal. English. Words that I can understand. This is where it says bedtime. Right, let's go and just pick up the rest. Like I say, we have to do it with a little bit of super strength, guys, and then we're going to go and deliver it up to the castle. It will give me a little bit of income back from the castle, but yeah, we spent £40,000 today, guys, at the warehouse. The map is Kinlaig, or Kinlaig, however you want to pronounce it. I don't know what that word means, pal. I'm a bit of an idiot. Right, so yeah, we've got just a couple of stones. Just this is more just to top it up, guys. This isn't anything more than topping it up. And if the castle doesn't accept any of this, we can then just deliver it to the windmill. So yeah, we're in a really good position now, where like if it's not needed in one place, we can deliver it to another. So yeah, I'm very happy with the way this is going at the moment. Yeah, you are. Yeah, I know I'm an idiot, pal. I know I'm an idiot. I've never once said I wasn't an idiot. You know what I mean? Right, so that is 6,000 litres of stuff getting delivered to the castle then, guys. Sit on a couch, watch every episode in one sitting. Well, you could do, pal. You could do. You could watch every episode on the sofa, pal. You could, Alright, guys, I'm waiting for a delivery. I don't know if it's coming today. It's supposed to be coming today, but it doesn't... It's not out for delivery yet. But yeah, you could sit and watch every episode. There's one thing, if you watch it on YouTube, guys, I will get a lot of watch hours. I'm chill on the sofa, cup of coffee, chocolate biscuits, and I'm watching. Nice. Sounds like a plan. Like I say, today's stream won't be as long, guys. That's why we're playing on ×5. I've got a lot of IRL stuff to do today, so yeah, it won't be as long as usual. But the sooner I can get my my office sorted, and I'm gonna redesign like the room and stuff. And all I've got is my Ethernet cable. My Ethernet port is right underneath my desk. That's where I put it, and now I'm gonna move my desk. Maybe I'll put another Ethernet port in my office. You mean you can? Yeah, well, to be fair, pal, it is the old kitchen, and it's gonna be the old kitchen. It's gonna be the new kitchen when I can afford a kitchen. But it sounds daft, but like the biggest room on the ground floor is currently my office. It needs to be the kitchen again. I don't know why. Well, I do know why the people did it, because they made an ensuite bedroom downstairs, and I don't need an ensuite bedroom downstairs. Hence my office having an ensuite. My office has an ensuite. You know what I mean? How stupid is that? But it was originally my dad's bedroom, so that's why we have it. But yeah, we're gonna rip the ensuite out. We're gonna bring the kitchen back to the back. The problem is I need about 20 grand to put the kitchen in, and that's a lot of money I just don't have. You got to imagine, I don't make a lot of money streaming. I'm lucky to make about 30 quid a month. So yeah, and work at the moment where I live is diabolical. Right, that did take all of it. Really? Wow. 8 grand. Nice. Right, so we now got to go to the sawmill and get everything off the sawmill and deliver that. Yeah, we've got so much to do today. So much to do and not that much time. We've done no forestry work today at all, and I'm very disappointed in that, because I need to get the forestry work done. But like I say, December, January, February, there won't be. So this is deliveries to me. To be fair, pal, yeah, I did some jobs this morning, and now I'm making sure we've got enough supplies to continue the castle build and these. What is it? And the windmill. But yeah, it does suck that we're doing a lot of but you got to remember, guys, we've made 90% of the wood on this. Well, we've actually made all the wood on this map. The only thing we don't make is the stuff we can't get, like castle stone. I'm not paying 300 grand for the stonemason and then 300 grand for the stone factory. I don't have 600 grand to spend on 2 productions, you know, to make something like that. Hence why we buy the stuff like that we don't have. I wouldn't mind making cement, but again, getting the stone, we don't own the stone production, you know, the stone, we get the stone from. And you don't get enough stone off the fields to warrant doing it. Hence why we buy the cement. Which is a shame. Yeah, we've got a bit of delivering to do. But now we're gonna go and deliver some wood, and then we're gonna sell some wood that we don't deliver to the sawmill. So quite a bit to do today. Quite a bit. How'd you get the trailer? The trailer is on King's Mod, pal. It is a release I put out on King's Mod. It comes as a pack. Here we go, guys. The doctor is in the house. Dr. Pepper. You know what? That's just reminded me, actually. I haven't changed my username on King's Mod. How do you get King mods on console? Oh, you can't, pal, unfortunately. You are stuck to the mod hub. It is impossible to put mods from King's Mod onto the console unless it's on the mod hub. Whoa. Yep, one of the downsides, pal, to playing console, I'm afraid. I understand some people don't have a choice, but yeah, it is unfortunately one of the downsides. I tell you what, guys, how much of this do we have now? We now have in 1 year, bear in mind we haven't sold it yet. In 11 months, we have made 78,500 litres of wood chips. That is crazy. That is crazy. And your pallets got exploded. Yeah, to be fair, pal, that does happen quite a bit, to be fair. I do just move these. They do tend to go crazy on trailers. Yo, dude, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it, mate. I do appreciate it. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm getting stuck there. Something is... I feel like... that's why my pallet... That's maybe why I've been having that problem today. My pallet forks are not level. There we go, yeah. Has it been all my problem delivering wood today been because my pallet fork on the forklift wasn't level? Really? I feel like that's a massive screw up on my part. Yo, dude, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate all the new follows today, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are live Monday to Friday during the week, guys. We do farming most of the time, but Thursday streams are not going to be farming much longer because Thursday streams are a bit dead, so I'm kind of looking at a new game on Thursdays. We're going to have a dead stream. I might as well play Formula 1. Right, so let's go back that way. That's a shame. think I'm going to catch that. I don't want to catch that, but I don't think I'm going to get an option. Or maybe I'm not. Aha! I managed to get it. I managed to get it. Ah, there's another one spawn. I've got to be careful here because there is a collision on that trailer that stops everything falling out. But I do need to move both of these back at the same time. You'll see what I'm doing in a minute, guys. I need to get that to the back of the trailer. That was too much of a turn, I'm afraid. So we moved the front bit. I was hoping that was going to move it all in one nice steady move, but it didn't. I am really messing this up because I'm on the wrong angle. Right, changing the fog didn't stop that blue thing. There we go, guys. That's what I was trying to do. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to do that originally. So we're gonna get that. No. Oh, don't stick to the. There we go. Really? It's doing this again? Oh my god. I hate pallets on this game. I hate pallets. Are we gonna let go this time? We are, but you're in the wrong place now. You weren't in the wrong place if you'd have just stayed where you bloody were. Yeah, I don't like using super strength for that, but I don't have a choice. King's mod, pal. The i4 Williams trailers are on King's mod. They're not a perfect mod, but they're good enough for me to use, so I'm not really bothered. They're on King's mod. So if you play on PC, you can go to King's mod and get them. If you play on console, unfortunately, you cannot get them. Let's have a look. Let's go around there. I want to get that. I need to get that pallet out of the way. But as you can imagine, the wood chips are in the way. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's what I need. That's what I need. Go that way. Go that way. Go that way. Yes, that's what I need. That's what I need. That's what I need. So what I want to do now is I want to go into here. I want to get that lowered, and I want to pick up that pallet. Now what I want to do is I want to go forward and I want to pick up that pallet. Nice. And now I want to pick up both of these. There we go. I'll be home in about 15 minutes. Yeah, to be fair, dude, I'm not really sure how much longer there is a stream. It is definitely a shorter stream today, guys. I've got, like I say, I've got a lot of IRL stuff to do today. And the Dragon Lady, to be fair, is sat in the living room waiting for me. She's probably scrolling on TikTok. Get that into there. Oh, look at that, guys. Into there. Lovely jubbly. Lovely jubbly. Fortunately, I think I might struggle with this one. Let's get that swung around there. I haven't got much mouse space on my desk at the moment. Hence one of the jobs I'm doing today is cleaning up my office. Whoa, 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 whoa. That is not what I wanted. Right, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. Thank you. There we go. Right, we've just got that last little... Oh, we've got two of them now. We've got these last two little pallets to pick up. And yeah, that should be us on the way to the sell point and us on the way to the windmill. Right, so there's one pallet. I know what's going to happen. As soon as I drive off, there's going to be another pallet to bomb. I just know it. I just know it. That happens to me every time. We're going to do that. We're going to lower that down to there. We're going to lower that into there. We're going to do that. Lovely. We're going to tilt that back a little bit so they don't fall off. And we have got this loaded. That is looking good. Hold on a minute, guys. I'm trying to... I love how that blue thing only shows on my screen. That's crazy. Trying to get it in there nice and easy. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Got it on. Right. Yeah, all this is not needed to up at the windmill. But the majority of it is, we're going to deliver 5 pallets to the windmill, and then we'll deliver 4 pallets to the sell point. Very busy stream. Even though it hasn't been as long a stream as I would like, we've been very busy. Done a lot of delivering today, but that's just the way it is. But we're gonna be doing a lot of delivering in the next episode as well, guys, because if the wood chips are the best price, we've got 4 trailer loads of wood chips to sell, and they're not the quickest at filling up either. I do just want to point that out. It does take a little while to sell the wood chips. You can only load them at 1,000 litres at a time, so as you can imagine, it takes a while to load. Go slowly around there so we don't lose everything. And this should be 5,000 litres of wood delivered, and it was. There we go. So once again, that didn't pay us, but there's a lot of wood in storage now. That's the main thing. So we've got some stone, we've got some shingles, we've got some long planks, we've got some wooden beams. I'm not really sure what else we need to get up there to the windmill, but yeah, we'll go make about 4 or 5 grand now with the cost of the planks, and then 40 grand in wood for the wood chips in the next one. So we'll be about 80 grand in the next live stream. So that's one thing. Stan dude, thank you for the like on the stream, dude. Also thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to my itty bitty community. I do appreciate it. Right, let's go to the sell point. Has anything spawned while we've not been there? Yes, another pallet has spawned while we've not been there. We might as well pick it up, guys, while we're driving past. I will just use a little bit of super strength just because we're... Oh god, there's another wood chip stew. There's another wood chip stew any minute. Easy. Right, we need to put 40,000 litres of wood into the sawmill as well. 40,000 litres of wood is needed. That is a lot. Whoa! I didn't see that. Sorry, my bad driving. My bad driving has once again screwed me. Yo, dude, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the TikTok stream, guys. Bye, Flo. Mr. Flo has already abandoned us, guys. Mr. Flo has abandoned the Twitch stream. He's abandoned me. Reckon we get a boo in the chat. Boo. I love to boo Flo every chance I get. We've got to make him feel important. He isn't. Yeah, guys, thank you for the follows today, guys. 9 new follows in this one stream on TikTok. That is huge. Like I say, we're not a very big community. We're not a big community. Yo, dude, thank you for the likes. Thank you for the follows as well. Welcome, 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 everybody. Where's everybody coming from? Hello. Hello. Thank you for the follow. Hello. Guys, I do appreciate it. Yesterday we had 1 new follower. Today I've got 11. Amazing how the days are just so different. Right, let's make a little bit of money on this one then, guys. And boom. £6,570, including the environmental score. Environmental score reward. Yeah, that is that's a lot. Oh crap! Crap! I haven't fertilized our field. Shit. I haven't fertilized our field. Bugger, I forgot about that. No, we have to go fertilize our field. We need to go and fertilize our field. Oh crap, I forgot all about that. Bugger. Ah, Jesus Christ, I forgot about that. Our one and only field, and I forgot about it. We've got to do it today, guys, otherwise we are not going to be... you know what? I'm actually concerned we might not be able to... do I take the JCB on the off chance that we can't do it? I'm just thinking, are we going to be damaging the stubble? Oh, I'm a little bit concerned right now that we might have just cocked up a little bit. We should have done it yesterday. Oh, dude, thank you for the follow, my friend. Welcome, guys. Right, we might have a bit of a problem here. I need to go and fertilize our field, and I'm a little bit concerned that our tires are not going to be the right ones, and that would mean using the JCB. But I don't want to use the JCB to start with. Dude, thank you for liking the stream as well. Yeah, I don't want to take JCB if I can use a New Holland. I'm in like a catch-22 right now, but I need to go to the shop because we need to pick up our new tool. We have a new tool for fertilizing, and I do want to use it. So yeah, it's going to make a bit of sense to pick that up, but it is going to be the long way back to the farm, I'm afraid. But we'll do it. We'll manage. We always do. We always manage and we always deal with it. No, I'm playing single player, dude. If people want to have a multiplayer server, guys, you need to be like in the community. You need to be like a little bit active. This is nothing personally against anybody who just comes in and wants to play. I know that is what a lot of people want to do. But we have been caught short in the past by having people join the community. We've let them straight into games. And to be honest, there have been massive racists on stream just to try and get the streams banned. So I do take a little bit of precaution. You do need to be in the community for a little while to be able to join games and stuff. It's just to keep the streams protected. That's all. Hopefully, you know, those who want to be part of the community and do want to play multiplayer games with me on stream, which will happen and does happen. Unfortunately, like I say, it's just a way we have to do it to keep the community safe. Those who understand are more than happy to do it. I've just realised I've gone the wrong way. Those who just leave the community straight away, yeah, that's the reason why. Like I say, it's nothing personal against a person individual. It's happened a couple of times over the years we've been streaming, and we just take precaution now. Nope, I know that's not a fertilizer spreader, dude. I know this is not a fertilizer spreader. My fertilizer spreader is at the farm. This is a fertilizer tank, so we can carry more fertilizer with us when we go and do jobs. Which is why I'm picking it up on the way past the from the shop. Right, solid fertilizer is cheaper to buy in pallets than it is to buy in big bags, so we do buy it in the pallets. Yes, I know you don't get as much, but it still works out to be cheaper, guys. Just so you are all aware. Yeah, the spreader's back at the farm, dude. We bought this in the discount shop today. I don't know why I drove around the shop, to be honest. I didn't mean to. Yeah, we bought, and this spreader tank came up today in the discount shop. So if we're going to go back to the farm and pick up the spreader, we might as well take this with us, and that's not going to take all of it. Oh crap, I bought more. I bought too much. Can I put that in there? Will you please stay on there if I drive nicely? Don't know if that will work with the spreader, seeing as it... Yeah, you'll be surprised, pal, how often, how incompatible some of them are working, do you know? They work together. You'll be surprised. I'm trying to get that map, but how can I? You need to buy the Highlands DLC if you want to play this map. If you play on console, you have to buy it through your Xbox store or somewhere like that. If you buy it on PC, guys, you can buy it cheaper from my CD Keys link. It is a lot cheaper to buy. But it is part of the Season 1 DLC. So if you have the Season Pass, you can get all the DLC. Right, nighttime is coming, and by God, that came in very quick, didn't it? Sunset to nighttime was like, boof, gone, done, busted. That was crazy how quickly that got dark. Yeah, we've just spent a lot of money on fertilizer here. Yo, what's up, Freggle? Welcome to the Twitch stream. Now you have made the change from TikTok to Twitch. Don't know. Yeah, I know. No. This tank is the fertilizer tank, dude. If it takes solid fertilizer, it should work. It should work if it takes the fertilizer stuff. Yeah, it's alright. It took me a second to... I had to reread your comment then to understand it. My bad. The joys of being dyslexic, guys. Sometimes I have to read things 2 or 3 times to understand it. Yeah, this is so much better. Yeah, dude, you do realise you can get the Twitch app on your phone. You do realise. I know you watch and listen and talk on the way home. You can get the Twitch app on your phone. I don't know if you know that. Lovely. We're stuck on this freaking crossing again. Watch the train come. The train is coming as well. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Drives me insane. Right. Let me just drop that there. That will do me nicely. Let's get that onto there. Let's get that on there. Yo, Titus, thank you for making the move over to the purple platform. I do appreciate it. It's a lot more interactive on Twitch, guys. There's sound effects, there's animations. You get the channel points to use those just by watching. So you watch the stream on Twitch, you get channel points, and then you can basically use said channel points to interact with the stream. Oh, thank you, Mr. Spreader. Thank you very much. Right, let me just close that there. Right, we need to do a little test run to make sure we're not going to damage the crop. There's one of the animations, guys. That does not... Oh, thank God for that. Thank God for that. No. When did we fertilize this field? I didn't fertilize it. I don't remember fertilizing it. I really don't. I really don't. I'm going to have to go do this fertilizing contract though, guys. I need to get the money back for the fertilizer that I've just spent and didn't freaking need. That's the game. Talk about screwing me over. Right, let's go do this contract. Yeah, I need to get the fertilizer money back. So, let's go do it. Let's go do it. I can't believe I've just done that. I went to do a fertilizing. Why didn't I look on the map first and see if I'd already... Do you know what? That's my own fault. I've been a freaking idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. So yeah, went to fertilize the field I've already done. Well done. And that was £4 on fertilizer I spent as well. Hence why I'm now going to do a £5 contract just to make the money back. And we don't technically need the money, but I'm going to do it. I'm not going to let it go to waste. I am not going to let it go to waste, that's for sure. Yeah, we are not far off being the end of the stream. I am hoping maybe, and I'm only saying maybe, I'm hoping maybe the Dragon Lady might want to do some trucking tonight on stream. I might have a stream tonight, but I'm not going to promise anything. There might be a stream tonight. A little bit of Euro Truck Simulator. Do you know what? I'm really in the mood to truck. I'm really in the mood to do a little bit of Euro trucking. This, my friends, is the fertilizing contract. Yes. Oh, it's only a 1 layer as well, so that sucks. In theory, we don't need the lights on, but it's always nice just to be able to see where we're going. That's not going down too quickly, eh? No, that's not going down too fast. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Let's get that on there. There. Yeah, not bad at all, that. Not too bad. Like I say, it's a good paying contract. But it is going to work with the fertilizer. So yeah, we'll get this contract done nice and quickly. Probably where we'll end as well. Just because, like I say, I've got a lot of IRL to do today. And that's why I did I did say at the beginning of the stream it would be a short one today. I'm hoping Fridays, once we get all the jobs done in the house and stuff, I'm hoping that me and the Dragon Lady can start doing trucking on a Friday. Because we can wake up in the morning, I can go live at 9 o'clock, we can do some trucking, and me and the Dragon Lady, we can just truck for like 6 hours. If I can truck, the Dragon Lady will play. If the Dragon Lady plays, she'll want to do less jobs in the house. Which means then we get more time to play some games. Think about it, guys. Think about it. Work the system. Play a game the Dragon Lady likes to play, and you can play all day. What is that? I can't say I know what that is. That's just come up in the discount shop. It is a plant. Oh, you suck. You suck. Whoa. Hello, little Deutschfahrer. I like you. I like you, little Deutschfahrer. We could have you as a front loader. We could get you. Oh, I like you. You're nice. But I also like you. We could do planting if we had this. Although, I've got to be honest, I don't see many seeding contracts come up on this map. Actually, I never see any seeding contracts come up on this map. Right. Oh, there we go. A little bit of an overhang, but we need to have the overhang, I'm afraid. We are 88% done on this contract. It's absolutely pitch black. Yeah, the next farming stream, guys, should be Monday. Like I say, I don't want to promise any streams over the weekend. I do try and depends what I'm doing. I do try and do something over the weekend, but I don't always manage it. But yeah, drop a follow, make sure notifications are turned on, guys. If I can stream over the weekend, we will do some streams over the weekend. But Monday to Fridays are pretty much guaranteed. Even if Fridays is a short stream. 96, 97, 98, 99, and that contract is done. So that contract alone, guys, has basically just paid for our fertilizer. I don't think there's any more... Wow, have you really just given me a new contract to do now? Really? Why couldn't you have given me that earlier? Oh, you suck. I would have done that contract earlier. 6 grand for a contract, you know what I mean, for cultivating. But yeah, I'm not going to get that done now. That is too bad. But to be fair, guys, we've got £47,000 in the bank. And to be honest, we're going to make about £40,000 in wood chips in the next episode. So, yeah, we're not going to be short on money. It's going to survive us the winter months anyway. We're probably going to do a lot of forestry over the winter months when there is no contracts. We need a lot of wood. We need a lot of wood in the sawmill. Anything we don't use in the constructions, we can use in the at the sell points to earn a little bit of money anyway. So that's kind of the plan. Very hard to see where I'm going actually. I'm going to turn that off. There we go. Very hard to see. Yeah, we'll deliver this back to the farm, and yeah, big wood chip selling next episode, guys. Like I say, it will take a while to sell the wood chips. It takes forever. It literally takes forever. You have to fill the trailer 1,000 litres at a time. Yes, you can park next to the wood chips. You can press R and it will refill, but it still takes a lot when you're selling 80,000 litres of wood chips. 80,000 litres of wood chips. And the reason it'll be 80,000, guys, is there will be wood chips by the time we go on into the next episode. So what we're going to do, we're going to park this around here. Yeah, we'll park that around here. If you notice though, Fregel, I did sell the bunker, dude. I sold the silage bunker. I got 23 grand for it. I'm not going to use it. If I make silage, I'll use bales. We already own the baler. But yeah, it's free. It was free money, pal. We weren't going to use it, so I didn't see the point. Once again, this has just absolutely... I knocked it over. I run that over way too often. But that is me done then, guys. Like I say, it is 5:30 in-game in the evening. We've made a lot of money. We've done some contracts today. We've got the productions... Not the productions. We got the castle up and running with extra supplies. We've given some supplies to the windmill. Hopefully the windmill is not going to take too long to do. I do want to just double check something actually before we go, and I do say bye, as in bye bye. Castle stone, right? That is right. I tell you what, guys, this is 68 litres away. Right, I might have skipped too much there, guys. Sorry. Right, so that is now 33 done. 33 is done, and that is wooden beams on the long plank. So yeah, we do need to deliver some long planks soon. So yeah, that's not a bad one. Let me just go over here. Stage 1 is well underway. We are... I'm just looking here, guys. 7,400. Yeah, the castle stone is going down, so yeah, we do have enough there. That's got enough in there now to last quite a while, to be fair. Active productions. It's a little bit weird to say that because we don't technically have it yet. It's not built. But yeah, there we go. So that is all that. So have a nice weekend, my friends. Is this PC? Well, I play on PC, guys, but the map is on PS5. It is part of the DLC for the Highlands. But that is where I'm going to end, guys. I do massively appreciate everybody coming into the stream, having an awesome conversation with me today. And until next time, guys, as I say, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later on.